are here. We are here and we are saying goodbye to 2024, y'all. Ooh, it's been a night. It's been a night, child. I should say it's been a day. It's been a
It's
day.
been a whole year
Yeah,
of
that
oh
too. Yeah,
my.
that too. That
Yeah,
too. It's like,
yeah.
oh, girl, it's been one. It has truly been one. Like the challenge, you would think that it would be challenging to get online, but it has been so challenging and trying to find time to between everything that I got going on, girl. Just ugh.
Life
That's
be
what I
life. Yes, it's been life. I love it. But it's something about thinking about new beginnings that just do something different to that
yeah,
way of thinking and make you, you know, get in the mirror. You know what I'm saying? And make you sit up
man.
there and say,
I'm trying to
what do
tell
I not
you.
want to bring into my new beginning? So I love New Year. This is my favorite holiday. If I have to choose anything on this calendar, it is because it's like it's a renewal. It's
Mhm.
you reminding you of who you are. Like I just love it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. I think one of the things that I've thought about is like when it comes to this new year and what I want
See?
to add to it. Hey, thanks, what's going on, boo? It's been a minute. One of the things that I have been thinking about for this new year is I'm I realized some things this year. Like everybody is not meant to be on your journey, of course. But
Of
I
course.
realized that it's okay that when you forgive people, that it's okay that your forgiveness looks like non-communication. It's okay that you can walk away if it means keeping your peace.
Well, forgiveness ain't about that person though. It's about you. Like what I figured out was that to forgive somebody else is not
Hmm.
what's important. Is to forgive yourself for whatever is going on. You know what I'm saying? Like you
Yeah.
can tell that person, but if they don't accept your apology, that's no longer your burden. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's about getting in the mirror and like I feel like sometimes we are our own worst critic, like really, really bad. So when we get
No,
in the
I
mirror and say, hey, you know what? You were allowed to go through this lesson, not allowed to repeat it, but
am.
because you went through it, your life is going to be better. Do we keep beating ourselves up for whatever happened, or do we say, hey, that's a win and I'm going to go from there? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
know. That's
Yeah. I think okay, 6'4", I want to ask you, what's one thing that you're looking forward to either leaving behind in 2024 or looking forward to in 2025? Like, what's just one thing off the top of your head? Because if you, what would you say, uh, Zelma? If it one thing that you would
if
look that you want to leave,
that I'm leaving behind.
yeah,
Ooh.
it could be a person, place, thing,
Things
event.
I cannot control.
Mm. Okay.
Anything that cannot control. I don't want to give it any energy. So that's what's important for me moving forward is just to make sure that I'm staying in my moment, that I'm controlling what I have to control, and I'm allowing myself to watch or not watch the things that I can't control, like the news.
Okay. Okay. I think for
Which,
me,
yeah.
I'm trying to think what's one thing I would want to leave. You know what? I would probably have to say, girl, I would probably have to say grief, goddamn it. 'Cause, oh, it is
Man,
like so heavy, so draining. Like just
that's real.
and the fact that
Now,
it has
what do you do to do that though? Like, what is your process?
doing the work in therapy, um, and really diving deep to get to the bottom of things, see what causes me to like hold on to it so long. Because I don't think it has a timeline, granted, but sometimes it can overtake us. You know what I'm saying? Instead of
Yeah.
us, it can just really overtake us instead of just you be in it for a minute and you kind of move along. It's not as heavy. Maybe a year from now, it's not as heavy. Maybe 6 months from now, but sometimes it's a struggle. And sometimes
So,
after 6 months, it's still heavy as hell. So that's
so
one
I
thing.
wanted to, because I know we had talked a little bit about what we wanted to do in the future to help you with your grief. I didn't
Yes.
know if you wanted to share yet, or if we had gotten our paperwork yet, or whatever. But
We can share.
okay, so first of all, like the time frames you've been dealing with this grief has definitely been a majority of this year.
Yeah.
So I thought that it would be amazing to actually do some hypnotherapy sessions with Bree around that, just about around. Hey, I like that greeting. I think they're talking to you though, because I don't know W. Blair. Hey, W.
Hey,
Blair.
sugar. I didn't act like my grandma. Oh, everybody sugar, okay? I don't think I'm
I
80. I'm
love
like,
it.
hey,
I love it. But just thinking that going into the subconscious and actually doing some work, with that
but
is, I think you froze on me for a minute. You are freezing.
yeah, I
Okay.
did. My
Yeah.
internet just,
Okay.
it is. Okay,
You
there we
got
go.
stuff going on with it. You got weather going on?
Girl,
Are
I
we
don't know
both
what
looking
is
up?
going on outside.
Oh no. Let me know when y'all can hear us clear again. This was the good part. You are
Once that one
frozen.
good. I don't know what's going on. It's going
I
in and
think
out.
I think
Feel like
I
it's
think
going in
because
and out.
I think because we on your StreamYard, if it's your signal, I'm probably freezing too, huh? Hey, how
I don't
you
know.
doing?
Hey, Christine.
Hey,
Like,
Christine. Hey, W. Well, I love his greeting. So you are so
I don't
freezing.
know why it's going in and out all of a sudden. Like, it was fine. Why? Yeah, I don't know why the StreamYard is doing that. It's saying that the StreamYard world is going on with the Wi-Fi.
Well,
'Cause
Christine
the light
said we're
is
not
on.
freezing. Christine said we're not
Oh.
freezing. So I don't know.
Oh, okay. Because on my
I'm
end, it
just-
looked like we were freezing real bad.
You were frozen to me, and it was breaking up a little bit. So W. Blair said the devil is a lie.
Wanda said
I
the
know
devil
that's
is a lie.
right. Yeah. Look, so I'm getting excited about this work with hypnotherapy, just to see if we can dive a little bit deeper than what you've been able to accomplish with the talk therapy and everything. I'm really excited about that. We are waiting for a little bit more paperwork so that we can make sure with everything that happens to the body that we're being safe. But after that, I really want to dive into some work and do some real live stuff about, just how helpful it always is. But
I'm so looking forward to it. I am so looking forward to it because I think that doing the hypnotherapy, I think is going to help me to unlock some things, because I truly think that, over time, I think as the human's way of coping, we tend to push stuff all the way to the back, and then it's like we forget about it. But then, or an incident will happen, and I know for me, where something will happen, and I'm like, oh, I'm over that, whatever. And then something will come up maybe years later, and then it triggers me. And I'm like, oh my God, like, why do I feel like this? And it's like, because I've forgotten that previous incident that caused that initial feeling.
We don't realize how well we push stuff down, I think.
Oh God. I'm almost afraid of the volcano that's going to erupt through this hypnotherapy.
You know what? The good thing about hypnotherapy, though, is that you do not have to dive into what happened to get to where you want to go. That is, it's like we don't have to talk about it because you know what you've gone through and you know what you want to rearrange. So it's kind of like I explain to people, kind of like going into a huge room of a filing cabinet. And imagine every time you go into that room, you've learned something and you filed it away. since you were like 1, 2 years old. Now, at the age that you are, imagine how messy this room probably is, because your 1-year-old self and your now self probably did not organize things the same way. So if you know that you have something that you just don't want to deal with, like, I don't like the color green, I don't know why, and it's a pointless thing to do, then you grab it and you say, hey, I don't want to feel like this anymore. I love the color green, and this is why. You're going into your subconscious and you basically cleaning the house. So I don't know, but I'm excited.
I'm looking forward to being able to. I think that
you froze on me again. So I'm saying Happy New Year is coming up with some healing going on. That's what I'm excited.
Not just a.
Okay, you froze on me again.
But also a physical. Okay. I said I think the hypnotherapy for me will not just unlock a mental healthier me, but also a physical happier and healthier me, because I won't holding on to stress. I won't be holding on to the anxiety. It's like I find that now I'm more irritable now. I'm less patient. I'm more irritable. And it's like, I just want to know why. Like, I've never been that way before. And it's not an age thing. It's just like, I find now I just don't tolerate shit the way I used to. It's like,
stop lying. I promise you, I can tell you lying right now. So when somebody, hold on, because you know what? We like to eat. So I'm going to use the eating as an example. If your 7-year-old self was sitting there with your favorite candy, popsicle, ice cream, food, and somebody came up and took your stuff, you're going to try to tell me that you did not lose it like you lose it today when you don't get your way. Go ahead, prove me wrong.
I'm just saying, I don't crash out as bad. That's all I'm saying. I didn't say I don't crash out.
Look, we got grown toys now.
Crash out as bad. Like,
look, we got grown toys now. We don't have to crash out. We can just drink it away.
You ain't said nothing but a word.
We can just drink it away. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got to jump up and down. Sometimes that's too much energy, but we got to recognize that it happens. You know what I'm saying?
I'm trying to tell you. Like, I'm learning to have patience with myself. That's something I learned this year.
Wow.
Is that I need to have patience with myself. Because listen, my crash outs be real bad. They be real bad. They be bad as shit.
And it reflects in our lives because we ain't done none. So I agree.
Crash outs be crashing, okay? Like, I'm trying to tell you, it's like. So, okay, let me be really transparent. So in July of this, the end of July this year, I lost my job. Okay, I'm just be completely transparent. Lost my job.
I know that's right, Debbie. But
we're not gonna get into reasons why, because jealousy, but whatever. Anyway, we're not gonna get into that, because karma has its way, coming full circle. But it's like since then, and it was like right around the time of the 1-year anniversary of my grandma. And for those of you who don't know, I lost my grandma last year in August, and she was like my ultimate best friend. She was my person, my everything. And like I've literally been slowly just spiraling and just kind of disappearing. And I'm gonna tell y'all need friends like them, okay? Because this bitch won't let me disappear. Okay, listen. If her ass don't hear from me, listen, I have a time frame. Okay, if she don't hear from my ass, she called it. Where you at? What's going on? Call me. Let me know something. I need a check-in. Something. I'm like, damn, can I disappear in peace? Goddamn.
No.
But it helps to have friends like that don't let you, that know that if they see a change, even if they don't see you, listen. And some of y'all won't even believe that we've never met in person. But like, we are thick as thieves, even though we've never met in person.
Hey, Ray Day, family.
Hey, what's going on, sir? But and that's why I say it really helps. But like this whole year, like you say, depression has taken over, like the spiraling has taken over. It's been like a deep hole, just trying to climb out of it. And I'm trying to do better. about it. I'm trying to do better about the climb out. I'm trying to do better about the communication, because that shit is real. And it's so often, because most people that know me as the person who's smiling, know me as the person who's motivating, know me as the person who's inspiring somebody else. But when you by yourself, don't nobody see that broken mask? Well, when that mask come off and see that broken face, or see you crying yourself to sleep at night. And that's unfortunately how people unalive themselves, because people don't notice that change, because we perfected that mask so well. So I want to do better in 2025, and not just, I don't want to, because I've been wearing the mask so long that I've perfected it, but I want to be able to not wear the mask as often in 2025. I ain't gonna say I'm gonna get rid of it, but I don't want to wear it as often in 2025. I'd rather be more transparent and just kind of, and it's like, you take it how you take it, kind of like.
Girl, you know what I learned this year? I don't need no damn mask. I can't do the mask. Girl, my filter is gone, y'all. Like, I don't care if your baby ugly, your baby ugly. If you know, I can't. So I mean,
Your baby,
the mask,
you can't tell them that the baby got cute shoes.
Girl, yes, I will. Don't you bring that baby in front of me if it ain't
you
cute.
can't tell them the baby got cute shoes or a cute outfit.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell them that too. But if they keep on asking, I'm gonna tell them. Like, it's important to be yourself. Do you know how much energy we spend trying to make sure that somebody's looking at us in the right? Y'all better go ahead with that. Like, I don't have the patience. Miss Christine said, yes, patience and forgiving yourself helps take off the weight on your shoulders. It's no one like grandmothers.
That's right.
That's right. That's
definitely
real.
It's definitely nobody like grandmama.
Love you, blessed there. Right on, Miss Zelma. Thank you. You
Listen.
are, madam.
Thank you. You know, so of all the things in 2024, what's something like, because honey, these trends are every goddamn where and they're driving me insane. One thing I hope to see in 2025 is less of these fucking fight videos. Like, I don't know why that is so damn popular. Everywhere you turn, it's fight video. The kids fighting in school, the kids attacking teachers. You can't go to the grocery store without folks fighting. It's like, why is that the most popular form of entertainment, of watching folks get jumped on? Like, I don't get it. I like that trend.
I think it's because people don't know what to do with their anger. Like, it's easier to take your anger out on something that is absolutely irrelevant to the situation, so that you can keep being walked on by the thing that's frustrating you in the first place. It's I don't know. It's people walking in circles to me. It makes me cringe when I see some of the videos and how people act like you get more than one life. Like, y'all, it's not cats around here. This is not.
Like, I mean, and it's these kids, like, it's like, it's so popular now to jump folks. What happened to you take your L and you take your
Girl,
ass
you better
off?
talk about that. That I got a problem with.
If we squaring up, listen, we gonna square up. You get your boop boop bop. You know what I'm saying? You get your bop bop in. You whatever. I'm gonna walk away with some lumps. You gonna walk away with some lumps. But I don't need your 5 cousins jumping in because you loser. Like, what the hell kind of shit is that? Or either nowadays they feel like it's because, well, if my friend fighting, I'm fighting too. No, the fuck I ain't. Listen, these hands don't work because your mouth running. That ain't how I operate. I'm sorry. Like, no, ma'am. What happened? There's no one-on-one. It's one-on-one, then that one jump in, and that one jump in. Now you got a whole 6, 7 of them.
Man, I say it like this: what you eat don't make me run to the bathroom. I'm put it nice because we on TV. What you eat don't make me run to the bathroom. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand how people's actions get the reactions that they get. And then, I mean, these days you lucky if you getting jumped, because they shooting out here and bullet ain't got no names. The thing that makes me the saddest is I've heard so many babies and teenagers that have just lost the use of their body or more because of someone that just had a bad day. Yeah. Someone that the teacher talked to them wrong and didn't think about it. Somebody, their parents was doing something horrible to them at home and they didn't know how to get it out. You know what I'm saying? So these videos and what really goes on in the homes, yeah, it's all, yeah, I get that.
It's not Christine said I don't like seeing people get hurt.
Right.
Right. We're living in a generation that has no structure. That is so true.
Oh no,
Like,
Reggae, you gotta read that one exactly. Position yourself to tell a person F you with no apologies. That is the most freeing in the whole world, y'all.
And it's man.
But at the same time, there's the opposite side to it. Make sure that you love with all your might. So if somebody deserves that love, you love them with all your might. But I agree with the opposite to that too. You get one or the other for me. I'm for real. Yeah.
Like you have to. It's sad to see how society has declined.
Declined.
Show this true colors. But okay, well, show this true colors.
Everybody ain't no good.
Because it's like I look at so many things that are different now. There's, we of course we live in a microwave society. Everything right now, instant gratification. That is the theme of life now. And so it's the dating. There is no more courting. It's swipe left or swipe right. That's it. When it comes to education, ain't no more books. It's all computers. When it's like there's nothing. Like everything from the old is gone. Everything. And it's like everything that it's like I see the future that we're moving towards, and it's like, ugh. Like I feel like old people. I long for the old days.
You know what? I'm that person that's gonna pay $40 for a book because I like to feel the pages in my hand. I'm that. Y'all see, like, yeah, this. Like it's all. I got bookshelves and boxes and boxes of books because that's the one thing. Bookshelf. They you can go online and change whatever information. My book is gonna say the same thing every time I open. So I like these old bookstores. If you go online and find, Google a book, there's just pages and pages of people that have that book, and it'll tell you what condition it's in. Like, order that book. Like, what was that? The Book of Eli, the one where they were showing how people were killing for the Bible. Like, that's how I feel about books. Like, there is going to be a time where somebody's gonna say, "Hey, you're not allowed to have that information anymore." You're not allowed to tell people about that anymore because you can't find the information. And I can pull up something to say 1900 and something, and this was copyrighted and read it to my children. Yes. Ain't nothing like or write it myself and read it to my children.
I didn't realize the information that is not given to our children. And I mean, it's simple information. Like, I asked my kids and a couple of their friends, like, what did they teach y'all in health class? They was like, yeah, it was mostly a free session, free class. I was like, so y'all didn't learn about STIs, y'all didn't learn about your body, you didn't learn about, I'm like, but y'all out here screwing, but you ain't learned about your body, STIs, no, none of that. So you just out here working with materials that you know nothing about. Like, okay. Like, it's simple things that our kids are not learning. And it's like the information. Sometimes I wonder where they get the information from. Because it's just not, it is just, no, my clack pen. It is just not the same. It is definitely not the same. And when it comes to like books, speaking of books, I don't know if you remember Story and Tovi Callie. They opened a new place. So do you remember me talking about Stovey Inc., how she had the cranberries and the soaps and all of that before?
Yeah.
So they opened a new place.
Okay.
And it's called Pen and Paper, a Joint Creative. And baby, when I tell you, this space is amazing. It's a creative space that sells homemade authentic items like soaps, body wash, all kind of stuff. I'm gonna have to show you my bong water. But they also promote.
What is bong water?
So it's a spray. Where is it? I think my daughter. Look, my daughter
It's
probably.
cologne, like a
It's
perfume.
a room spray and a linen spray. And when I tell, it's called bong water, and
Mhm.
it literally will take the scent. So it's great for people who have pets, smokers, all of that. It takes away all of the smells, and it smells amazing. And they have some
Wow.
great products, and it's in paper, a joint creative. So it's Stovey Inc. along with another owner called The Book Joint, and they have nothing but Black authors in there. I'm talking biographies, romance, sci-fi, fiction, science fiction, everything. Even for the kids, they have books, and it's all Black authors. And when I tell you, it is amazing
Oh.
to see this space and to know that some beautiful, intelligent, and creative Black women own this place. Baby, it is
Where
something.
this is where you are?
So it's here in Chicago, and it's
Okay.
on
Okay.
like it's on a popular street called Stony Island. So it's like on
They got
60.
online like stuff.
So Stovey Inc. does. So the place is a joint collective, but
Uh-huh.
it's called The Book Joint. But they also, you can go to them online and purchase their books, and you can
Yeah.
also go to Stovey Inc.
That's
and
got to be
purchase
an
their
amazing
products.
catalog.
So
Good.
I will send you all that information.
Yeah, you need to post that somewhere. Put it in the
Oh yes.
comment. Let me
I will
see.
definitely. Let me see.
Christine said, I don't like seeing people get hurt. I know that's right. Ray Gay Bailey said, we're living in a generation that has no structure. Agreed. Books on my floors, boxes crazy. I need to come to Government Blair House. This is my friend. I don't even know him. This is my friend. Watch the movie called Fahrenheit 451, Ray Gay Bailey.
I
Okay.
think
What
I've seen
you
that. I
seen
can't
that?
remember. It's been a minute since I've seen it.
What's
I think
that?
Fahrenheit. It's the
Based off a book with the same name. Oh yeah, I get the book for real.
it's. I'm trying
Because
to
the
think
movie is
what
good as the
it
book. The movie is never as good as the book. It's the movie as good as the book.
is.
Christine said, I thought you said it was called Don't. Ooh, I don't even know if I want to sample what that was. Ooh, I don't think so. Debbie Blair was laughing. Ray Gay Bailey. Right?
I don't know why she act like she's not my assistant. I don't know why my daughter act like she's not my assistant. Like I don't know why. Like
I'm just saying though.
So I'm about to be a grandma, just so everybody knows. I'm about to be a grandma. So
she's so cute with her belly.
So
I saw her the other day.
She thinks that because she's about to have my grandson, that she's not still my assistant, and she is. So, do you mind, ma'am? Can I get the bong water, please? Okay. You had it last. I think you sprayed the dog. The bong water.
Y'all, they fussing about the bong water. Hey, I ain't seen you in a minute.
Oh, hey, babe. Child, listen. But wait, look what I made her go find.
You know what? Let's talk about them videos. That's what we need to replace the fight videos with, some more fame. And you know what?
Oh, listen, let me not, because she about to boop me.
I ain't got right. Like
she about
be.
Boop, boop, boop.
We gonna say thong.
Give it
we
to
gonna
me.
say thong now. It's the thong water. We gonna say thong water. All right.
Listen. When I tell you, like,
why you be just showing out for no reason? She know that she ain't shit. Nobody, no fan. We've been waiting on fans for 5 years and ain't got no fan yet. Man said at the hospital with a mom and Layla. Okay.
So Bev is a doula. So Bev is an amazing doula, and she's actually my daughter's doula. So,
okay.
Listen, it's good.
That's exciting.
Listen, when I tell y'all, I got some bomb ass friends. Okay, listen, I got some bomb ass friends. Okay, listen, I have a small, keyword is small, circle of some beautiful, amazing, like creative, intelligent Black women. Because unfortunately, in today's society, it is not common for Black women to openly support other Black women, because we are so critical of each other. I don't like that gray. It don't work for you. It's like, we can celebrate each other because there's room at the table for everybody. And if it ain't room, bring your own damn table. Like, I don't understand why we can't just be nice and celebrate everybody. Shit, we all start.
So I got what man said, Mom is doing amazing, calm, and collect. I love that. It sounds like you do amazing work. Listen, so I had my own question, and I want anybody that wants to respond, but I'm gonna ask Bree since she in front of me sipping. See if I can make her choke a little bit. Hold on, let me see. What was the most important lesson you learned this year?
That most people don't give a damn about you.
That's harsh. Why do you say that? You just went through, I got some amazing friends and I keep this small circle. And
I do have amazing friends. But it's like, I say that because after I lost my grandmother, I saw some people show their true colors. And one lesson my grandmother taught me is, don't expect people to treat you the way you treat them. Don't expect because you go out of your way for people, or because you're willing to do or give your shirt or give your last. Don't expect when you in need for people to do the same thing for you. And when I say that, I realize that people don't really give a damn about you, because when I lost my grandmother, that broke me in ways I could never imagine. The people that I thought would have reached out to be like, hey, yeah, you just need somebody to sit there. You just need somebody to sit on the phone. You need anything? Did you eat today? But nowhere to be found. Nowhere to be found. But yet had the unmitigated gall to call me to see if I would listen to their goddamn problems. Hell no. And I learned, and that's why I say I've learned, that people don't give a damn about you. Because when you need people, and I mean like really need them, they ain't nowhere to be found. So that's why I say I feel like long as you doing, long as you good for something, transportation, money, an ear for them, a shoulder for them, they good. But when it's reversed, girl, you're not gonna work. I ain't got no gas money. Like, I can't do that. Like, I'm tired. I can't sit on the phone. Like, or text you. I can't talk right now. What? So it's definitely changed my perspective. I won't say on all people, but it has definitely shifted my perspective on a lot of people, and has caused me to.
I just want to respond and say that I think that is a distortion. Waiting on someone to give you an exchange of emotion because you need it is the worst mistake that I've found that most people make when it comes to relationships. Because I find that when you get angry at those people, that you've invested in those people way too much, and whether you admit it or not, you actually invest in those people because you want them at some point to be there for you, instead of, like man said, meet people where they are. If you meet people where they are, it doesn't matter what they give you back, because you're giving enough of you, but not too much. When you teeter over and you give people way too much of you, and you never really got the exchange back, but you hope that one day that it'll come, that is the worst disappointment. It's worse than grief, because those people are still here and they don't hear your silent cries. But that's why you got to open your mouth and communicate. Like, this is what I need. When my mom passed, the thing that I made sure I did was say what I wanted. I didn't give a damn whether I got it, but I'm going to say what I want. And if you are frustrating me because you know what I want and you choose not to give it to me, I'm not mad at you, but you got to get the hell out of my space. Like, I don't want you around me unless you're benefiting what I'm doing to heal me in some capacity, you know? And so my time is
non-refundable.
Non-refundable. You know what I'm saying? I can't get that. Don't go and got nothing on my time. Just don't. You got to read some comments.
Yeah. Okay. Man said, one lesson I've learned is keep your relationship between you and your partner. Once you start sharing, you're giving people the weapon to use in your relationship. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Christine said, great point. I think that, and I think one thing I will say is I am guilty of is I do tend to give more than just enough because that's who I am. And I don't do like I've never been that person to do expecting something in return. But it's like when I get tired and I don't want to do anymore, and it's like, well, what's wrong with you? Like,
Hey, Janetta. The beautiful Janetta is up here. She is in the building. Look, I disagree, Brie, because you wouldn't be mad if you hadn't at some point invested hoping that person would. I mean, like you tell me something that's coming to mind that's making you furious, where you didn't invest in that person and have some type of expectation, even if it was in the future. You know what I'm saying? It didn't have to be right now. But if I've done this for you all this time, then the one time I need you, you're not there, and it pisses you off because you gave too much and you didn't wait to see what that person had to offer. So, you know, you get to know that person and see what they bring to the table, and then you can take from what they, you know what I'm saying? But some people just don't have it. You know, they don't have the tools for it. And because they don't have the tools, you mad. Your anger can't do nothing because they don't have the tools and you still not getting it. Like, so that's, you know.
Child. I know this was going to be a fit. Look, see, this is what happens when you're friends with a therapist. She making me think about shit. Okay, so listen, this is what she does to me. Okay, she be making me think about shit. Okay,
I'm saying,
I be having them goddamn it moments when I be talking to her because she be making me think about shit. I be like, ugh.
I'm just saying, if we don't do nothing else, we got to be honest with ourselves in 2025. Half the stuff we go through is because we're allowing ourselves to go through it, hoping that we done met a good person that sees and hears what other people haven't seen. And it's like, if you fall in love in the mirror, it don't matter what they do. It don't matter.
Yeah.
You can't get mad because you mad at you for spending time with them and they never deserved it in the first place.
You gave them that non-refundable time.
That non-refundable, yes.
I gave them too much of that non-refundable time, and god damn it was non-refundable.
Yeah. I want my time back.
I took my time on my money
back. You can't get your anatomy parts back. You can't get nothing back.
Girl, I want it all back. Ain't that what she said in the movie? I want it all back. Everything you took from me, I want it all back. Damn it, I want it all back.
They took my stuff. They took my stuff and I want it back. Yeah.
Bev says we're always looking for support from each other, and it rarely works because people aren't honest with their intentions.
True, but they don't know. They're not gotten in the mirror. Half of them don't even realize. You know,
Sam Six Smooth.
Yes, it is.
Yes,
Happy New Year's Eve.
Happy New Year Eve to you.
Yeah, Eve. Yeah, we got about 4-5 hours.
Bev says, with me, what you see is what you get. I'm good till you cross that line.
That's the best person in the world. Authenticity. Yeah. I tell
Reggae
you.
says you can't expect you from whoever you pour into. That's true.
Exactly. That is so important.
And Bev says, love yourself so you can learn to love others, especially the way you deserve to be loved.
Hey, Bobby!
Hey, Bobby! Miss
Bobby! Our radio show in the building.
Yes. Listen, okay. So since you done made me have one of them moments.
Hey, y'all, I'm gonna be honest, right?
In full transparency. Look, I'm gonna this chill. Listen. So, first, let me show you this, the bong water.
Y'all, the thong water is on the screen, y'all. It's on the screen. Boy, I wish I could just a little taste through the
Listen.
I can't get none of that.
This right, and
can I get some sample bottles sent to North Carolina, please?
All right. I will let her know. Bev says, ladies, we are going into baby. All right,
congratulations, Mom.
And beautiful delivery.
I know that's right. Beautiful baby coming. I know that's right. You gotta go. Yes.
Yes.
You got this.
Ooh,
yes.
Baby.
Sending all the blessings. Look, they were supposed to wait about 4-5 more hours.
Listen,
almost New Year.
Up.
Eve.
So here's my cringe moment. So my cringe moment is, well, there's two really.
Okay.
So the first one was, okay, so I was dating someone.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess that's where my frustration started. Because I was pouring in, hoping that they would put what I was pouring in would kind of land on some soft soil, take root, grow a little
It's a
something.
setup.
And it was falling on hard soil. So thinking that here I am building this beautiful plant with this person, and then tragedy strikes and my grandmother died. I didn't get a phone call. I didn't get a visit. Like it. And when I asked what happened, the response was, I need you to get through this by yourself. Because at the end of the day, there's nobody to look in the mirror but you. And then was like, well, I had to get through it when my grandmama died. I didn't know you then. Like, what? Like, I was like, oh, well, I do declare, Mr. Bogart. Yeah. Excuse me. Like, I was like, I thought at first, I was like, well, maybe it was me. Then I was like, no, the fuck it's not. It's not me. It's not me. And that's when I realized I had poured way too much and had spent too much non-refundable time. And was like, yep, no, not for me. I'll take it. I'm good. Like, and that's what makes me, like, that was like my first cringe moment when I realized that. And I was just like, wow. And that's a little harsh. And it was like they didn't see anything wrong with their response to it. Like, it was just, I was like, wow. I was absolutely floored, because here I am thinking that I'm pouring and I'm pouring and I'm hoping and I'm thinking we're growing and I'm thinking we're growing together, and that this is growing into something because of course, I ignored the red flags of the actions not matching the words, and thinking, and like you say, hoping and thinking that things were going to change, and thinking that things were going to change, and they didn't. And so because of that, it was like, wow. I was absolutely taken aback, because here I am thinking that I'm thinking like I'm going to get a phone call. They're going to show up at the house, maybe show up with some flowers and be like, what you need? I'm here for you. And I was just like, damn, I can't even get a phone call? Okay. Oh, like it. And I think after that, I was just like, I'm cool on any type of partnership, any type of relationship. And because of that, that's how I ended up meeting my stalker, who literally ended up being a stalker, like for real stalker.
Girl, you played. Look, now she done played me
a couple Russian roulette. That was Russian roulette, baby. It was Russian roulette.
There's something wrong with the stalker. It's something wrong with the stalker.
Wanda said, see, this is what happens. Wanda said, I'm going to shoot his ass. Taylor said, hey, Taylor, told us some more than shoot.
For real.
Like, I mean, it was absolutely crazy.
But let me ask you a question. Is you frozen on me? Because I need you to answer me.
Then it was like, because I was of that mindset, like, I'm done partner, I'm done.
Yes, Bobby, she got a stalker.
Like, yes, I have a stalker. So,
you is freezing at the wrong time. What'd you do? Move?
I had chosen. Listen, I was honest. The front. I was like, I didn't move. I swear I didn't. I didn't move. I didn't touch anything.
Put your hair back on the other side of the phone. We get to the good part.
I'll put it to the other side. So when I met my stalker, and that's the thing I'm trying to leave behind, okay? I was honest and upfront and said I didn't want any type of relationship. I was only looking for friends with benefits. That was it. Like,
you done gave up the cookies.
Listen, they was cool.
Look, the more you give up the cookies late in life, the more you're gonna be attracting some old strange stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't just you got the
And
you
listen, that's
like
why
I
now
feel like
I keep it
you
to
need
myself. And
application at this point with
yeah,
me. You need an application. You got to fill out this application. And if you don't get the yes
I'm
or no
doing
questions
background
right,
checks.
you
Yeah,
can't know.
I'm doing background
Yeah.
checks on. Listen, because at this point, listen, it belongs to
See,
me. We're not sharing. We're not giving crumbs. No
look,
nothing.
the only thing the background check is showing you is what they got caught doing.
So that lets me know if that's what you got caught doing.
You gotta use your
You didn't
intuition.
get caught.
You gotta use your intuition harder than that.
Like, cause baby, when I tell you, this man stalked me to the point where he started calling my job. He called me 62 times in one day, 75 the next day.
Y'all should hear the messages. Look, she need to do a live just on that.
You know what? Matter of fact, that's gonna be a story time. Yeah, I say all them texts.
That post that you had in Parenting Connections about the woman sitting in her car that was just sitting in her car trying to just unwind. The man gets in and basically tries to rob her and then runs. If she tries to run away, she gets away. He goes knock on the door. The daughter is inside. Of course, the mom got to call her right quick. Like, don't open that door. Don't open that door. Like, how scary is that? People are losing their minds,
but
man.
The even crazier part about that was it was the neighbor's son's friend who tried to do it. He was sitting in his car smoking from hanging out with the neighbor's son. Like, what?
You don't even belong over here. About to do some old foolishness. What you finna do? And then how in the world is people hijacking cars these days? You can't even get away with a fake social security number. How are they getting cars? Like, what?
Listen, when I tell you that between the Kia scandal of them stealing Kias, because mine got stolen, and girl, they was driving that bitch with a USB. They were driving my car with a USB cord.
I still ain't figured out. You told me that, and I still ain't figured out how that worked.
They ripped the steering column out, and the regular USB, it just pushes in. You can start the damn car. Yes. And that's how they were stealing Kias. That's how they got mad. And
you need a refund.
Girl. And then they had the nerve to send me a message. Well, we can give you a new Kia. I was like, and all
so they can do the same thing again.
So I was like, and all your Kias.
Right.
So now they're stealing certain cars, but they're starting to steal the push start cars because of the button. They're getting these machines and all kind of stuff, and it's crazy. Like, I just don't understand why people just can't work for the stuff they want.
I swear I'm gonna cry when I can't turn the key no more. I don't care. I don't want that button. My car still do this.
No. Like I definitely want, like it. I just want people to want to work for their own stuff. Like listen, you can say my stuff is nice. Thank you. Appreciate it. But I don't want you to have to steal it because you want it. Like, why can't you just say it's nice and go get your own?
But that's been going on since pirate days. I don't know what you're going to do about that, honey. You just got to fight.
Yeah. And I mean, like, it's sad because now it's between sex trafficking, child abductions, like
all that in 2024 and beyond.
So many kids being stolen in Chicago. It's absolutely crazy, and the fact that it has not made the news that almost every day
they're taking the baby.
Yes, I'm talking grammar school, preschool kids are like coming up missing left and right from the schools. Like, I'm talking, they snatching them leaving the schools, they snatching them on the way to schools. They are snatching our babies at an alarming rate. And the fact that they are not putting this on the news, that they are snatching our kids like this, it makes no sense. And 9 times out of 10, when these kids are found, it's because Facebook has shared it so much that it has become worldwide, that if you see a child, that you report it. Or you call the number of the parent, because the news ain't reporting these kids being stolen. And that's the sad part. Like, then you got the different cases of, Wanda said grown folks too. They are, like, I mean, they are literally stealing Black women and Black kids.
That's why I stay in the house. I said, I'm walking around with gold. I don't need nobody else. You can't take me. You cannot have me.
Listen, I tell you, you grab me. I'm gonna play Baby, I am by no means no featherweight, okay? I'm just gonna lay there. Look, now if you can
Ain't
pick me
that
up,
bad, Reggae Belly? Only thing you can
I'm gonna be
do
dead
is
weight.
have your conceal and care. Ain't that sad that you got to
And
even
do,
like that?
and
That is,
do,
ooh. Sam
and
said,
do.
it is crazy what this world's coming to. It really is. It really is.
You
Well,
can't even
look,
go to the
so
grocery store now.
look,
Have you seen
don't
that you
talk about the grocery store. Did you see my post the other day? Like,
did?
my son literally went to the grocery store, came out with 4 bags, and it cost me $150, $200 just to go to another store. Girl, you
I'm
can't even go get a drink to get it away because they done raised the ABC store prices. Like,
but
what
the
the
meat
world?
ain't even real. So I'm confused as to why we paying $20
Right.
for steak and the meat ain't even real.
Don't get me started in the Z spot about all of these doggone recalls on food. They
Like,
doing the vegetables, they doing the ingredients, everything.
and Wanda said, and the insurance you should have with it. Listen.
That part. Look, so I got something that I want to throw out at you, and if y'all want to talk about it, that's fine. But I had one more thing I want to do since we on our last few minutes of this 2024 goodbye. Why you say goodbye 2025 now? I know I'm looking at it.
Yeah.
She done already dismissed the next year too, y'all. I don't know how I feel about it.
Listen, that's what happens when you listen. With who's coming in office, it might be goodbye 2025.
Don't you get me started. Look, okay, so here it is. I think that like New Year's resolutions, of course, they've been around forever, but I think that it is important to do something a little bit more right now in the moment, because I think a lot of us have anxiety thinking about what we're going to try to do as soon as the clock strikes 12, when we could just start today and do it for ourselves instead of for the calendar. So I was thinking about saying to yourself, can you make yourself a promise today for, the upcoming, and then every month in 2025, and then talk about the progress of it next year. If you got a monthly goal you can achieve that's going towards your long-term and short-term goals, and you work towards that thing, even if it's the goal of the month, you work towards it and achieve it every month until the end of that year. What does your life look like? How does your future look? If you know that every day you're taking a step towards something that is going to help you reach your goal, and at the end of that month it's done, what does life look like in 2026 though? That's why I wanted to leave there, that kind of thought. And I agree, Bobby, they never work.
Reggae said, imagine what I go through as a caterer. I ask prices.
Oh, I couldn't imagine. No.
Danetta said, I just came home from work and saw 4 young men outside walking around, but a couple of streets over. I zoomed to my house and hurried up and came in and said, we have to think like that.
Right?
We have to. It's like, if you don't, it's unfortunate, because if you don't think like that and you're not diligent, then a problem with that is you have to deal with, oh, well, maybe if I had a thought about this, or maybe we can't live in a time that woulda, coulda, shouldas. At this point, you got to look. You got to walk with your hand in your back. You better walk with your hand in your pocket. You better walk with your hand on it. Because at this point, baby, people coming out of everywhere, and you don't know where they're coming from, why they want
you. I need me an island, so I ain't got no companies. I don't want no companies.
They don't, but you know what? And we did at one point talk about that. Hey, Tasha. We did talk about that at one point, about not having New Year's resolutions.
Please highlight Bobby's comment, because that is everything. Those resolutions never work. Setting goals better. Set your goals. Don't worry about the calendar. Don't worry about your watch. Worry about what you are doing in your today, your right now. And I promise you, you'll get further. Just keep going. It's simple.
I think when we set, what I've learned is, when I set resolutions, girl, like everybody else, that should be done in 3 days. Okay? I'm going to the gym.
I'm not finna tell you I ain't finna eat this, drink this, do what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm just not gonna.
I learned that if I set my long-term goal for the year and break that down,
W. Blair, I hear you. I know that's right.
And when I break it down into my short-term goals and do it by like quarters, like every 3 months, and see what I've accomplished.
I'm sorry, I'm cheating with the comments.
He said, "Oh, I have something inside." They feeling funky. We said, "I got something to hold you, baby."
It is not a game. It is not a game. Not
It is
these days
not.
and time. Man, we
But
get one. We get one life. Like, we got to live it to the utmost. And I'm not trying to give it away just because somebody had a bad day. For real.
so I have a question before we go.
Yes.
I want to ask everybody. I'm gonna start with you, Z. What is one thing that you're looking forward to in the upcoming year in terms of, it could be whether you want to start something, if you want to do something different? What is one thing that you're looking forward to in 2025?
Oh, in my single voice, I am looking forward to dating. I have said, you know what? I have done the relationship thing. I have done the mama thing. I have done the business thing. I have not had fun dating. And y'all, it took this year for me to realize, with my 49 years, I have never really had fun dating. So I'm going to start, honey. So I don't know, but I'm going to be taking a whole lot more pictures and doing a whole lot more check-ins. So y'all going to see where I'm at. And look, if y'all see me flash a boo or something, she might have some potential. I'm saying.
Come on, potential. Yeah.
Look, I'm not gonna be overgiving, so honey, it better be.
Listen, but I am gonna say, like, I was stuck because you said 49. I'm like, 49 where?
49, y'all.
I'm like, 49 where?
What?
I'm confused because I'm still trying to figure out 49 where.
Hopefully it's in knowledge and wisdom.
Listen, because baby, the face card is not declining. Okay,
well, I love you too.
That face card is listen. That face card.
Y'all see why she gets me to do everything. This is how she talks to me, y'all. This is how she talks to me.
I'm just saying. Listen, I got to get credit is due, because baby, when I get there, I need my face card to not decline. Okay, I need this shit not to decline when I get there. Okay, I'm a little worried. I'm a little worried. Goddammit, I'm worried.
Oh God.
Oh Jesus, I cannot. Like, so what do you guys, what is something that you guys are looking forward to in the upcoming year? I will say, I'm looking forward to possibly.
Tasha Renee said, "Hey Brie, I made it." You just went all over
no,
the comments.
I put it up there. I said, "Hey to my Tasha boo."
Hey Tasha, don't worry about her. I got you, girl. Boo.
listen, because 6-4 said, "What you got, Remy Ma?" Talking to the letter. Listen, she has something to hold you, baby. Okay.
What?
Real good.
That
hold
part.
You real good. Okay.
Yeah, real good. Yes. Same question.
Okay. I'm looking forward to possibilities. That's what I'm looking for, possibilities, because I'm going to be doing things different. I'm not going to say I'm going to try. I'm going to be doing things differently, starting with my hypnotherapy with you. And just once I start and we get going, I know that it's going to open up so many possibilities. Because so oftentimes I find that I'm afraid to try things, do things. So I'm looking forward to the possibilities, because at this point, you know, they can only go up. Yeah. They can't go no lower. They can only go up.
Positivity. Possibilities. Give me one thing that you want to make a possibility come true. Like, what is that? What? Give me a goal. Because I like the way Bobby put it. These goals are so much more important than I wish. You know. So what is it? Like, put it in the air.
Like, my goal is to be a homeowner. That is my goal.
That.
My goal is to be
a
homeowner.
I love that.
And I want to do the things necessary to become a homeowner. But I know that because of all the work it entails from living in houses and stuff, I want to not only be financially secure and ready, I want to be mentally and physically healthy and ready too. Because ain't nothing worse than achieving your goal and not being mentally ready for it. Like, I want to be ready for the things that come with it, because my family dynamics is changing, my life is changing. So I want to be able to provide a space that we're in a society where people are like, when your kids turn 18, they got to go. I'm not that parent. I believe that
look, if I could get a hold of one person and tell them how I don't appreciate nothing that they brought to the world, it would be the person that told us that at 18 our kids was done. Them things just got started cooking.
Baby,
I don't care what nobody say.
Nobody. People be like, yo,
that is the worst lie they told any new parent. Is a lie. I counted 19, 20. I'm still counting, y'all. 32 and rising.
And do. Okay? Like, damn. Like, I'm at the place now, and now that I got a grandbaby coming, like, I'm at a place now, I told my kids that no matter where they go, whether they go to school, move away, whatever, I want my kids to know that they always have a home, not a place, that they always have a home to come home to. Because if you fall on hard times and baby, you can't pay your rent, guess what? Come on back, your room ready for you. Your room is still here. I don't ever want my kids to feel like just because I'm somewhere they can't come. I ain't never gonna be that person. Even if I buy a house first and then buy my condo, because that's the plan, I still will have a place where my kids can rest their head and they can fall in case they are falling. They have a place they can land. You know what I'm saying? And so that's the goal for me, is to be able to provide that with that, and to provide my children with the tools to be financially independent. So that way they can be that business owners. We
got to do it through these generations. It's important. I love that. Like, just family and community and just everything in 2025. I love it. We're going to finish up with the comments.
Sam said, one of my New Year's resolutions, I will be writing and releasing the second book about my late father. Come on, Sam.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I remember we were talking about doing the book club, and I already got the book, so you know that would not be a bad book to do with the book club, because I need to study up for these doggone these trivia questions and quizzes they be having. I ain't want no prizes no more. My CCI radio show shout out.
Water says, since I give too much, I'm going to give to myself more. Absolutely. She said, reprioritize. Hey, give yourself some. Let's stop giving other people that non-refundable time and give some of it to yourself.
Ooh, yes, honey, give most of it to yourself. Some of that
non-refundable time. I want to do more spa days in 2025. That's what I want to do.
I love it.
Listen, and when we get off, I got to talk to you too, because I'm supposed to be going on this cruise in 2026, and I need you to ride with me, goddammit.
Yeah, she's talking about some bikinis. She's talking about
and kids. Okay, listen, because baby, I'm gonna put this body in a 2-piece. Okay, it's gonna be a 2-piece and a biscuit. Listen.
I don't need no biscuit. I want the 2-piece only.
I am the biscuit.
Call me 2-piece. Ready. Okay, what we ended it with?
Bobby said generational wealth is definitely what we as Black people need. We do, because our Black dollar doesn't stay long in our community. So
final
and our final thoughts for 2024. Bobby said, Zelma, get brushed up on your trivia game questions.
It's going down.
I'm gonna have to start getting up on time and stop watching the replay. I'm gonna have to get up on time, because I ain't gonna lie, I be watching the replay because it still be good as hell on the replay. But I'm gonna have to catch up and get up on time, so some of you gonna start calling me.
CCI is doing so much stuff, y'all. Y'all gotta check them out.
Because listen, so before we go, I want to say that I want to give a shout out to Rapunzel Phoenix Counseling Services, Ms. Zelma, to the Z Spot. I want to give a shout out to
Love My Group,
the Coverages, because baby, Sam and Bobby got it popping over there, okay? Because they got CCR
everywhere.
Radio. We got Pandemic Press Media.
Yes.
Okay, listen, they doing some big things.
Don't make me put my y'all look. Listen, I got to go on the wall.
Matter of fact, I just want my Pandemic Press Media
stay on the wall. Don't forget that I don't care. Look, They got 2 more issues out since then. It's still on the wall, y'all. Still on the wall. Y'all better.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. So listen, we got some great things popping. So my final thoughts for 2024 would be to love on yourself more, and to get to know yourself. And because listen, it's an amazing journey. So I would definitely say get to love yourself more, get to know yourself a little bit better, and take time out for self. Listen, I've been posting lately, put the oxygen mask on yourself before you try and put it on somebody else.
Yeah, it's important.
You can't save nobody else if you can't save yourself, because you can't expect nobody else to save you. So those are my final thoughts. You got any final thoughts?
My favorite couple too, Danetta.
Yes. Let's see.
Yes.
She said, "We see you, Selma."
We always appreciate you too.
Yes, it's good to see y'all too. Z, you got any final thoughts?
Y'all just love life. Like, pay attention to how much time you're giving to anybody else. Give it mainly to yourself. Like, it is so important to get in the mirror and just love on you, because if you're not doing it, nobody else is gonna know how.
Well, I always say before I end the show is to do one random act of kindness, because you never know what the trajectory of a person's life may be. And a random act of kindness can be simply saying hello to someone as you pass them by, or simply waving and smiling at someone. You never know that in that moment could allow someone who felt invisible to be seen, and it could save a life. A simple smile and a wave can save someone's life, and you never know in that moment. So if you can, do a simple random act of kindness and just hope and pray that it is passed on. And as always, I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for joining in and tuning in to watch us tonight and hanging out with us. I'm looking forward to getting the bad girls of Clack and Shimmy together again, because baby, that show was popping, and I enjoy listen, I watched it the other day and it was amazing. So yeah, bad girls of Clack and Shimmy together again, because baby,
we done that in a minute.
Bobby was giving. Okay, she was giving with the chains on. So listen, we will be moving forward. If you have not, please go to the YouTube page to like, share, subscribe to the YouTube pages of the Z Spot, as well as Clack and Shimmy. We will be doing more shows solely on YouTube. We will be doing snippets and promos on Facebook, but to allow more flexibility and to allow more opportunities and possibilities, we'll be strictly sticking to YouTube. So if you have not, please go to YouTube, like, share, subscribe, and we will be putting out the flyers and everything still. And we will still be posting in the groups Z Spot and Clack and Shimmy Live, as well as Clack and Shimmy After Party. So with that said, I hope that you all have a safe New Year, have an enjoyable New Year, and just celebrate yourselves, y'all. Celebrate yourselves, because you deserve
first. Yes, first. So
absolutely. My baby popped on talking. That's my mama.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sonny. So with that said, we love you all. Have an amazing night, and we'll see y'all soon. Bye, y'all.